Hi, it's me again for World of Traegonia, and I'm moving on to the painting phase of the Iggy character and the babies for the big C2E2 raffle that's going on. So if you guys want to win one of these things, start buying some raffle tickets. But I'm going to paint a little bit. I'm going to bend this camera down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see if we can see what's going on here. Okay, I think you can see that. So I use a very small brush when I'm doing all the detail work, and you can see I have a palette of colors right here. So I use different gradients of brown and black to do all the different shades. So right now you can see right there I added a little bit of pink. I don't know if you can see that, but I added a little bit of pink to the face there to give it a little bit more of a blush, give it a little bit more life. So I don't lay the colors on thick. Let me turn it around. I just lay a little drop on there, and because of the water I can kind of smear it around and you'll see it kind of fill in a little bit. But I don't like doing solid colors. It makes it look kind of dead. Makes the skin tone not translucent. That's what the great thing about using Super Sculpey is that the translucence of the clay makes it look like skin. So when I cast these two, I cast them in a slightly translucent resin, and that's going to start to look like a blushed face. But then I also go in, say, to that ear, and I'll use a little bit of dark brown, a little bit of water, and I go right inside the ear there because it looks a little flat, and it helps bring out some of the detail. So you can see right there, it's already added a little bit of detail. Sometimes I have to wipe it off with my thumb, and if it gets a little too dark, I can always just dip my brush in some water and wash it in there, and it'll kind of go down into the crevices. So you can see from this very flattish version of her with just a single wash, she's now starting to have a little bit of color, and I could point out the black in the mouth and then the eyes, and then I had to paint the nails as well. You'll notice I use my pinky to steady my hand. Maybe too much caffeine, who knows, or maybe just my age, and because I'm getting old, or maybe not. But what's nice about having all these different colors is that once you spray it with a fixative called Crystal Clear, I use a matte version of it, but it helps bring out all the different colors. It makes it look very rich and deep. And then it's very flat, and then I can go in there if I want to and use a little bit of gloss on the fingernails and around the eyes and the mouth. And it makes it for a much more interesting little sculpture, mixing the matte finish and the clear. So that's just a couple of little tricks that I do. I'm going to be adding some tiny feathers to her hair. I usually buy my feathers from hobby stores, and I will cut them down and tear them apart and use them for many different wild birds, but I always buy them on the market because that's legal. But anyway, so this is the 8th video, and I'll be assembling. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to show you. You can see I've already painted this one Iggy, and you can see his eyes are starting to come together. And I still have to do his clothing, and I will do some clothing possibly tomorrow. We'll see. And you can see this is the zombie version, because he has no pupils yet. But it's coming along. So check us out at worldoftraegonia.com, and if you can, buy some raffle tickets and try to win these sculptures. Okay? Thanks a lot.